The man, the music, the madness, the murder, the motion picture, the mongoose, the muesli, the marzipan. Everything you've heard is true and begins with M. We present Amadeus. Mamadeus. Directed by Milos Forman with a cast of talented, mainly American actors, brought together to recreate as authentically as possible the glorious days of Baroque Austria.
Vienna, 1756, at the court of Leopold II, Emperor of Austria. The court composer, Antonio Salieri, is entertaining him with one of his latest compositions.
Thank you. Thank you. My next piece, Your Majesty, is called The Passion of Helen of Troy.
Meanwhile, little did they know that at that very moment, 100 miles away in Salzburg, a new era of genius was about to be born. In Wolfischstrasse, a certain Anna Mozart was in the final stages of labor.
Oh, Frau Mozart, he's so beautiful. Look how he crawls around. Oh, look, he's going to the piano. Precocious little runt, isn't he?
From then on, there was no turning back. Within 2 minutes, he'd learned to sight read perfectly. By the time he'd wet his first nappy, he'd orchestrated 4-string quartets for woodwind. Half an hour later, at his mother's breast, he'd written the overture for his first opera. And by 5 o'clock that evening, he'd reached puberty. News of his fame spread to the court of Vienna, where Salieri realized he now had a rival. No one will ever forget their first momentous meeting in 1773.
Hi, Salieri.
Ciao. I'll never forget that impudent little teenager handing me his manuscript. I looked at the music, and I suddenly realized that this was the voice of God. The manuscript was so perfect. Not a correction, not a revision, not a blemish. Oh, God. Not only did he have talent, he also had a word processor.
The years went by and Mozart's achievements grew. Sonatas, symphonies, operas, Wimbledon, the World Cup, 3 Michelin stars, and a mention in the Good Food Guide. But soon other attractions started to beckon. It's now July 1772 and Mozart has gone to Budapest on a Club 1830 holiday. There he met Stanzi, a reticent and charming young wallflower who immediately recognized his outstanding talent.
Oh, Wolfie, it sticks out hard for a mile!
As a wife, she was loyal and quietly supportive to his art.
Wolfie, stop playing that friggin' harpsichord! It's getting on my nerves!
Meanwhile, Salieri's envy had turned into a blinding obsession.
Oh, God, this envy's turned into a blinding obsession. Oh, why do you choose a vulgar buffoon as your mouthpiece? God! On every occasion, he outclasses me. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh.
Hey, Salieri, let me try.
Okay. Oh.
Game and second set to Mozart.
You cannot be serious!
Green, that's science and nature.
Right, ha! What's the specific gravity of guacamole when it's been boiled in frog spawn for 5 hours?
2.3.
Losing to Mozart at Trivial Pursuit was the final straw.
Oh, God! I renounce you now, Mozart. From now on, you are my avowed enemy. I really hurt my hand then. I will see that from now on, your music is never played again. I will have you banished from the opera. I will drive you from the Emperor's court. Where do you want to be dropped off?
Here'll do fine. Okay. I can walk the rest.
Winter had set in. Stanzi and the child had left him. He was now alone, confined to his garret, getting weaker, frailer, and slowly starving.
I could murder a strudel.
But he had one final work to complete, his Requiem Mass. Ironically, it was Salieri who nursed him through his last hours and helped him with his ultimate composition.
A minor. No. Make it E minor.
Not so fast, Mose.
A minor.
Yeah, A minor, okay.
More oboe, more oboe.
More oboe, yeah, and more. Mozart? Oh, my God.
Mozart had died with only 2 bars to go.
Oh, thank you, God! You have given me my chance. Mozart's Requiem Mass, and it is I, Antonio Salieri, who will complete it and write myself into history.
And so Salieri it was that finished the last 2 bars of the Requiem Mass. Would history ever find out?
Yeah, that should do it.